Happy Friday, everybody. I've been asked by probably 50 people for more information on this Cadillac's engine. The car was last licensed in Canada in 1972 and off the road since then at 89,000 original miles. The question to me has always been, why was it parked when it was, not even 20 years old? And why was the reason? What was the reason it stopped running? Why did they park it? Was it mechanical failure? Was it that it just wanted to preserve it? Because the 72 guy had the car till 89 when it was bought by the hoarder that parked it in the woods for 30 plus years. And his ill treatment of this car is what made me have to do all this body work and find steel and rockers and quarter panels and all that stuff. But some people say the hoarder is the reason I have the car. Other people say hoarding destroys classic cars. His treatment destroying these cars, yes. But him buying it, putting it all in one spot, might have helped it last almost 70 plus years. It's a crapshoot how you look at it. But he bought this car from the guy who had it licensed in 72, and he parked it in the woods. And that's why I have all this rot and needing metal work, which is being done, as you all know. You've watched my channel, you already know this. But the engine, when I took it down to what they call a short block, I initially thought she's going to turn over because she looked so good. The cylinder heads were rusted, so I thought the valves is what's holding it up. Well, here's what I found. The engine, to me, and anybody that thinks themselves a car guy would tell you the same thing. She looks really, really good. I always wondered if I just honed it, would she come loose? But she is so tight, it makes me wonder if something down below is stuck like a crank, or did she get water deep down somehow and rust the bottom end? So I was initially going to tear it down myself, at least to see what was wrong with it. But with my work schedule and my little family I gotta take care of, they need their daddy, so it's going to a rebuild shop. And I asked him to tell me right away what is the reason she's stuck. Because by looking at this engine, yes, there's corrosion in cylinder walls in some of them, but these pistons, these cylinder walls look really good. I had it obviously covered up. It's going to the engine shop today or the first of the week, I'm told. So it's a good engine. It definitely looks like a good engine. I was surprised I couldn't get her freed up with every trick in the book. Diesel fuel, magic mystery oil, all that stuff. Nothing worked on this. And even if I did get it free, you might do more damage trying to force her over. So having it torn down is the best way anyhow. A car that's been parked for so long, the only right way to make her run again is to tear it all apart and rebuild it. So that's what's happening with this 365 Cadillac engine. I'm hoping we can reuse as much as we can, but I guess I will be told that by the professionals. I'm a big time car guy. I'm a shade tree mechanic, but I'm not a professional engine rebuilder. So they're going to tell me what they think it needs, and I'll give it whatever she wants, whatever she requires to be back on the road. I'm not one to Mickey Mouse things. I don't cut corners. That's why I'm doing all this work on the 58 to get the correct rockers, correct floor pans. When the car is done, she's going to be as she was in 1957 when she was built. So she's going to be a clone, like a time capsule, but all rebuilt like new. Same with the transmission. So you want to see the inside of this engine? Well, here it is. An old timer said to me at one of the car shows, he's long dead now. He had a '59 Cadillac. He said, a motor is what turns your windshield wipers. This is an engine. I never forgot that. And we've all been guilty of calling engines motors, but he's actually right. This is an engine, not a motor. But that's just an interesting perspective on such things. But she looks good, boys, and I'm proud of this engine. I've been happy to hear her breathe again, have her come back to life. I'm not sure the camera can pick it up, but even the flywheel, get my hand in there, doesn't look that bad. Like, no chips, or that I can see anyway. Just chunks out of the flywheel. So 89,000 miles really isn't a lot for a quality engine like this. So why did she stop? Why is she stuck? What's going on? Stay tuned for that. But I want to let you guys know, you've been asking me what's wrong with the engine, what's happening with the engine. Well, now you know that I'm going to have it looked at and let you know when I know. So please like and subscribe. I'm trying to build my audience because I'm getting a lot of people saying how much they like what I do. They like me going back to original. Some people don't like cars jumping like rabbits and all that stuff. Well, if someone likes that, that's their business, but I'm an old school guy and I like bringing cars back to factory. So like restoring Cadillacs to factory condition, this is the channel you should watch. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys down the road.